The elusive Immortal builds. Builds that allow you to withstand incredible amounts of damage. But let's face it, you have that Immortal build. You really like it. It's super tanky, saves you from getting carded. But the damage output isn't really that good, and it takes way too long to hunt a monster. Well, I'm here to change all of that. Not only will the builds that I will share with you in this video allow you to endure massive hits, but they will also enable you to dish out some serious damage. Allow me to introduce my Immortal Dual Blades Elemental builds. Have a look here. This is against an afflicted monster. Look at that damage. And that completion time. This is a Qurious Crafting. And this is my health bar recovering. See how tanky this is? Just to make matters more clear, here's the damage difference between two of my builds. On the left side is my maxed out build, and the other is my Immortal build. As you can see, the damage from the Immortal build is pretty okay, and you can withstand a lot of damage. But you can further increase your attack through consuming Might Seeds, Demon Powder, Demon Drug, and Mega Demon Drug. There are three factors to making this build workable: weapon and armor skills, Palico Skills, and eating Dangos at the canteen. So let's start with the armor. For all 5 of my elemental builds, we will be using these armor pieces along with the 3-2-1 talisman. By default, here are the skills that come with the armor pieces. To finalize the build, you will need to equip these gems. For the Rampage slot, pick whatever you want. I usually go with either Elembane Jewel 3 or Anti-Dragon Jewel 2. Here are all 5 of my elemental builds. As you can see, the only difference is the weapon, plus minus 1 skill level here and there. Alright, so let me explain the skills now. Defense 7 gives you a defense of 10% extra along with the bonus 35, and all elemental resistances plus 5. Your elemental attack at level 5 increases by 20% along with the bonus of plus 4. Hitting those weak spots will give you 50% increased affinity with Weakness Exploit 3. You get Weapon Sharpness plus 30 with Handicraft 3. Damage is reduced by 50% when it is active with Divine Blessing level 3. Recovery up 3 greatly increases your recovery. Recovery speed 3 quadruples the speed at which you heal recoverable damage. Kushala Blessing 3 allows recovery to exceed the red portion of the health gauge. You know, when you take damage and you see that there is no recoverable part, well, it heals, just like that. With Blood Right 2, you increase the amount of health you recover whenever you attack a monster. If you get extra slots, just make sure to equip Critical Boost or whatever you like. With the armor and weapon out of the way, we need to have your Palico equipped with some healing abilities. Depending upon your playstyle, you can choose either one healing ability on your Palico or have a healer all decked out to accompany you on your hunts. Coming over to the canteen, you need to eat for the following 3 skills in the order displayed here. Super Recovery Dango level 4 helps you to recover health over time, and it stays in effect even if you were to get carded somehow. Dango Defender High level 3 gives a high possibility that damage taken will be moderately reduced. Dango Shifter allows you to recover health by switching scrolls. If you don't like the skill, you can eat for Dango Booster instead to get a temporary attack and defense buff at the start of the hunt. The defense for these elemental builds comes to 779. But what if I told you I still have 2 more builds up my sleeve, one of which will increase your defense to a whopping 863. The downside is that this is a non-elemental build, so super tanky but not much great in the damage department. The other one is pretty neat though, is the poison build with 813 defense. This one is super effective as it has poison level 3, which not only adds a bonus of +5 to your poison attack, but also gives you 20% poison buildup. During your hunts, the monsters will take a lot of damage from poison, while you take minimum damage from their attacks. If you're not a dual blades main, you can use the same sets with any other melee weapon of your choice, and switch out any decos that you prefer for your weapon of choice. The reason I say melee weapons is because they reduce physical damage taken, and don't require extra decos that are somewhat essential for a ranged weapon, like a heavy bowgun or a bow. In the end, I'd just like to tell you that by using the Qurious Armor Crafting that came in with the new title update, you can further increase the defense of your armor pieces. Can you imagine defense close to 1000 or even more than that? Well, that's it for this video. I would love to hear from you guys how you found my builds and how effective you found them to be when it came to withstanding hits and dishing out damage. Please do mention that in the comments below. If you like this video, please support my channel by hitting that like button and subscribing to my channel. Your support means a lot. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, happy hunting.